now she doesn't have any henchmen. Oh! Another cheat. Sampler vaccine. So guys, right now there are summer plans for Summer Lapis, but I am working on it. There are 38 quests for that world, and I think it's 2 days for that world. And I know it'll be home. I think maybe at the end of August to September we'll start that world. Maybe before the fall, but I will learn more about it as it too watery.
You cannot fight the will of an entire world!
I don't know. The voices are calmer now, subdued, introspective. The tidal wave is a stream again. Is this really necessary anymore, Manticore? This respite is brief. Their very nature will invite further conflict. But you can be the glue that binds us all again.
Sacre bleu! That is the Manticore? The hidden Kabbalist you've been seeking? But that is my valet! I will give him such a thrashing. Where is he? Oh, I know. Here's where I last sent him. Supreme of mind, talking to the sign.
Hello, Wizard. I presume it is now time I introduced myself properly.
Well, past time, you loafing lummox of lies! Who are you really?
I am Manticore. I am the savior of the first world. When I first went to Polaris, I saw it as a simple, young, arrogant, and easily duped society. A possible base of operations, and nothing more.
You swine! How dare you! We are going to...
Chaotic, indecisive, passionate, but aimless. Perfect for infiltration and indoctrination. Little did I realize you would stumble on this. This Dazine can generate matter and magic through will alone. He can expand across skyways, through and over every world. He can be the glue that binds us all together as we were always meant
The Manticore instinct.
Well, go stop him!
Wizard, I think I made a mistake. I never realized how hard this spiral makes it to do good. It's impossible. I give, they take. They ask for more. How do you give everyone what they want when what everyone wants is to beat the others, to rise above, to dominate? How do you save everyone when the danger is everyone else? What if there is no good option? What if every choice has a measure of evil? And at what point do I stop sacrificing myself for the benefit of ungrateful strangers? Is being good worth it when no one else is? Manticore offers a plan. I don't know how I feel about it, but judge for yourself.
Well, guys, we upgraded spell. One of this one. Oh, look at that. So we're on quest 85.
The spiral has always been a realm of conflict, since it was sundered into being by the warring titans. Their aggression found purchase in our hearts. We uniquely try to finish what they started. We try to end existence itself.
Two elites, one mob, and we explored. shout outs and we'll tell you how to subscribe to this whole channel and talk about the full and then right from there we will fight.
devices, it is only inevitable that we will destroy ourselves. We are nothing but the dust that settled on the ruins of a better world. Mites biting at each other for the control of scraps. I explained this to the Old One again and again. I think once he understood, but life changed him. He became bewitched by the false song that ensorcelled us all, that locked us in the spiral of oblivion.
So the Manticore knows the Old One. How he knows the Old One.
we could break free of our natures, if we could evolve into what we should be. Imagine if we weren't reflections of titanic conflict. What might we become then? That is what I dare to imagine. That is what I dare to create. The first world is not just lands united. It's peoples. It is life's true form, magic's true form, everything's true form. Imagine it with us, Wizard. Let your hero's journey end, so true life can begin.
Wizard does not seem to agree with your solution, Manticore. Indeed, they make a sound counter-argument. Is this not what the Old One wanted? Is it not what the heroes of Lemuria attempted? Deciding the fates of others for them?
No, it is restoring the fates and the forms that we were always meant to have until callous chance robbed us of our truth.
But you do not know what form life had on the first world. Everything of that time is shrouded in hearsay and mythology. No, Manticore. I think I cannot accept your premise, even if it would bring me relief. I must seek a different solution to the tear of perspective. Perhaps not unity, but solitude. The everything is so much less than I'd hoped it was, and so much more. You are no exception.
And you are nothing. A mere hordeman could will you into his image. And my will is stronger than his.
What? What are you doing?
True, you are no longer fragmented, but you remain indecisive. I do not. I decide here and now to recreate life. Your life. First life. You became a world without shape, but I'll see the first world begin again, right here, because I bid it so. Come, witness my paradise.
And with that, guys, I'm gonna have to leave it there for the next time. I will see you guys next time for more of Wizard101. Have a good night, guys. Bye.